one of the key challenges is ageing assets and ageing infrastructure. With limited resources and limited budgets, the challenge really for the utility is to work out where to target their expenditure and target their resources, and that can be quite difficult to do. The other problem is overloaded assets. At times, it may be necessary for the utility to overload their assets, particularly as peak loads get higher and higher, and without adequate monitoring systems, it's difficult to know the impact on the lifetime. Another key challenge is the increased penetration of distributed generation into the grid. The grid has been built for the traditional path of power, one way from central generation plants, downstream through a transmission and distribution network to the end customer. With the increase of distributed generation, this brings in bi-directional power flow and the challenge of knowing where the power is in the grid. This can also introduce problems with power quality, and the real difficulty is knowing how big these problems are, and it's very difficult to estimate these ahead of time or to make calculations. Also with electric vehicles, depending on who you talk to, it will be a very minor problem, or the uptake will be very large and will be very severely impacted, and there could be very severe impacts on it. I think one of the biggest developments in the coming years will be the prevalence of distributed generation, resulting in the requirement for increased power monitoring of the bi-directional flows. I think the network's going to evolve from a blind system with manual monitoring of equipment and flow and manual restoration with few sensors on the line, to a system with a high penetration of monitoring, with the ability for automatic or semi-automatic restoration, and remote monitoring of assets. Okay, well, I think the first step in developing the grid is the increase in monitoring. This is required for maintaining assets, for preparing the grid for distribution, for distributed generation, and for electric vehicles, and for the increased ability to automatically restore power. powersense has created a range of devices called DISCOS, and this is specifically designed for the distribution network, and it's been specifically designed to be easily retrofitted into substations. DISCOS incorporates two-way communication, and this allows data to be exchanged in both directions. DISCOS also has output functionality, so the system can be used for switching remotely and controlling the grid. My impression of the event so far is very, very positive. We've had a lot of traffic through the booth from customers, from familiar faces, and also from new faces. Had the opportunities to catch up with some of my colleagues who are visiting from Denmark, and it's been a very good exchange of information and ideas and discussions about what smart grid is and what people are planning to do in the future.